Hey, it's Kevin DeWitch here, and welcome to another tips, tricks, and techniques session video. In this video, we're going to have a look at filter sweeps. So firstly, if you are new to my channel, new to my videos, and you like what you see, please click the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos. So filter sweeps, very common technique that's used in mixes all the time. Very, very common in EDM, dance, all that sort of electronic style music, but it's also very useful for anything else like rock, metal, you name it, you can use it anywhere. You just got to use it the right way and in the right part of the song. It creates interest and keeps the excitement going through a song, you know, just to add a little bit more spice to the song, whatever you want to call it, just to keep listeners entertained as they are listening to your song other than just the actual raw song itself. So let's just get into it and I'll show you a few techniques around filter sweeps. There's several ways to do filter sweeps. I mean, there's plugins that is designed to do it, but we'll go through the basics of it first, of what it is. And obviously, to do it, we need to do some automation. Now, I'm not going to exactly go through how to do automation in this because it depends on your DAW. In Cubase, it's very simple that I just put it in write mode. So let's assume that your DAW works in the same way. You can do it any way you want. But in this case here, what I've got is I've got a whole song and I'm playing with the main mix bus here. So this is where the whole entire song is going through this. Now you can do this on individual instruments. You can do it on individual groups. So you could do it on just the drums, whatever you want to do. It depends on where you place the filters and where you do that. So in the case of Cubase, I would put it into write mode for automation, and then I'd play the song and I would do my sweep. Okay. Now, there's many ways to do a sweep. You can do the sweep with just one side of the filter, either low pass or high pass filter. You can do it with the two together if you've got a plugin that does that. If I was to do it manually in this case and I wanted to do the both together, then I would have to automate one at a time and then go back and play it and automate the other one at the other time to get the two to go together. You could obviously draw your automation in manually by hand as well by, adding dots like this and drawing it in on the actual filters. So you could do that. So there's many ways to write this in, but I'm going to show you just manually without writing it what the point of it is. So if I play the track and what we're going to start on, I'm just going to sweep this one up first and then back down again to show you the effect of what they do normally. And it's as simple as that. That is basically what they're doing. Now, generally they're doing a lot more to it, but that is the basics of what a filter sweep is in an EDM song or a pop song or anything else. So I'm going to load another plugin up here to show you another way, well, the same way to do it, but to do it with some different settings. So you can see here, this is the Vengeance Producer Suite filter with a pH. And this one here I got with Computer Music Magazine. It was a free plugin that they were giving away with their magazine if you're a subscriber. So, you could look out for that if you wanted to be a subscriber of Computer Magazine. They give away a lot of free plugins with their magazine, and some of them are quite good. So this one here is it basically is just a filter. And you'll see here we've got a low pass, We've got some gain controls as well. We've got our slope settings here. We've got really extreme slopes on this one. We've got, that's our width, and we've got some resonance, and we can link the two together as well. We've got a high pass here, and again, that there. So let's just have a look at the settings here. So obviously, if we just turn this on, so this is our low pass here. You'll see that there. We've got the slope that we can adjust. And you'll see the inner circle here, which I'm moving now, is resonance. So what that does is you'll see that it's adding this little bit of a peak here. And the outside is sort of the width of that resonance there. Now we've obviously got the other side as well, and we can do the same thing again. We can adjust the width. So if we just look at one at a time and we play it, I'll play with the settings to show you what it is. Now you'll hear, when I do the resonance, this is where you'll hear what the EDM tracks do. They use the resonance a lot. So you would have heard a similar effect what I was doing before with the filters, but that didn't have a resonance on it. But you can hear the difference here. So I'll do it without the resonance, and then I will put it in. So you'll hear as it's sweeping down, you get that boost there that's moving through the frequency range and gives you that sort of phasey, sweepy sound. So that's what it is there. It's done by the resonance, because if I take the resonance away, now, in this case here, we can do it on both settings. Okay, so I'm just going to, these are sort of over-exaggerated settings here. Now, if I put them down to bottom, we'll just get these both about the same settings. Okay, so I've got them linked together, and you'll see that they're working independently. And I've just got got them set here. So we've got a sound. Now if I link the two together, but what I want to do is I want to get a narrow field here. So let's say we go with that one there. So we've got a very narrow field. So now with them linked, I can do a filter sweep with that narrow range. So you can get all sorts of effects there, but obviously you've got the grasp of, you've got the basics of filter sweeps here, and these can be very useful to add textures and effects to your mixes. You can, to break up parts of, you've got
some sections that become a bit monotonous because they repeat so many times. You might want to decide to do a few filter sweeps in there on either the entire song or on individual instruments to create some extra excitement and even to bring it down so that, you do it for your drop, bring it down for your drop to then come in with a bang in the end sort of type of thing.
So there you go. That's filter sweeps. Let me know what you think of them in the comments. Do you use them in your mixes? Are you going to use them? If you have any questions about anything, or if I wasn't clear about any of the techniques, please feel free to ask in the comments. Happy to help wherever I can. I want to make it that you get the most out of these videos that I possibly can. If you have any other suggestions for tips, tricks, or techniques that you would like me to make a video for, or research, or provide any information for, please, again, feel free to put them in the comments. I'm always looking for new ideas for videos to help everybody and create extra content on my channel to continue to grow and to continue to help people out there to get great results in their songs during mixing, mastering, recording, whatever. Again, if you like what you see here, please click the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos. Hopefully this video has been helpful. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.